It's been an interesting last month and a half. I am sure you've noticed by now I have hardly posted. I think my last video was the one where I went to Oregon, which was such a great trip. And I'm really thankful I did. I might be sitting in an ant nest. I may have to move. We'll see. Since then, I have worked such long hours in the garden. We have had a tremendous amount of rain, and the vole population has exploded like crazy this year and has done a huge amount of damage. So we had a frost warning last night, and I'm really thankful because a friend reminded me to go out and cover my plants. It got cold. It was 31. So I did cover all the little plants, except for I forgot about my daughter's flowers. There's this old trick. If I can put some cold water on the plants to revive them. So let's go do that. So here's the trick. You have to do it before the sunlight touches the plants. Otherwise, it doesn't work. So I put pots over the top of all my stuff, and you can see, I'll show you, look at the frost on these plants. I mean, they are crunchy. You can see frozen water drops right here because it rained. Anytime it rains and then it clears up and it rained hard, you know that night is gonna get cold. So that's what happened. Okay, so I did a test in this garden to see if it would be warmer, and I tried this with these pots, but they have holes in them. That did not work. All right, that's supposed to do the trick. Here comes the sun, so I'm gonna get moving. Okay, so I've watered all her flowers, and I don't know, I'm still in my workout clothes. So I was like, I better get out there, and my hair's crazy, but I'm like, this is the life of a farmer. You try, you save your plants if you can save them. So I don't know. I didn't plant all my starts out. In fact, I hardly planted anything out at all because I was figuring it was going to frost last night. And this is when people get into trouble in our area, is that they get excited because we get a few warm days, and then the temperatures dip back down. And this can happen for the first 2 weeks of June, almost for sure, the first 2 weeks of June. And so in our area, there's this silly old wives' tale or old whatever thing that people say: you can plant as soon as all the snow's off the mountains. Well, apparently all the snow is off the mountains, and it's still not safe. So I don't go by that. I go by, what does it feel like? What are people saying? Weather apps and alerts are not always accurate. Sometimes they miss it. So you just have to watch for yourself. And obviously my instincts were right this time because it did frost, and it's hard frost. It was 31 degrees. It's about 32 right now. So on this tester patch right here, I tested 2 pumpkins. I have some little pots over there, which I tested out some of that corn, the baby corn, and back there in the new space, I tested out 2 tomatoes. So they would not survive frost. That's none of these things are frost hardy. So I put them out here because I wanted to see the different spaces and if things would be okay. So when I poured the water on the peppers, they did fine. When I poured the water on these flowers, they did fine. When I poured the water on one of the tomatoes, it's not gonna be okay, you guys. It's like, it was bad. It like withered. So I am wondering if the pots will actually protect the plants from the sun and help them warm up slowly. And then maybe they'll be okay. This is a absolute full-on experiment, and that's what I do in my garden, because how do you know? Like, people have pots on hand most of the time, but when you're talking about covering an acre and a half with sheets on awkward trellises and things, you can't always do that. So I was looking for solutions, and at 9 o'clock last night, so this is what I came up with. So we'll see. I'll keep you posted throughout the day. All right, moment of truth. We're gonna walk out here, Maggie and I, and go check on our plants. So we're gonna go check her flower bed first. So we planted them out, and I think it's about 46 degrees out here right now. So the sun's touching everything. And the question is, are they black and wilted, and did the frost kill them? How'd they do, babe?
I think
How'd they do?
Good.
Hey, they're alive. That one's alive. That one's alive. Oh, that's great. These ones right here are the ones I was worried about the most. How'd your snaps do? Oh, the snaps here are fine too. Awesome. All right. Okay, let's check these guys.
Hey, these guys.
So,
Can I do it, Mom?
I did nothing to these. I didn't put water on them. I did nothing.
Yeah.
It's alive. All right. How about that one? You want to take that off? Oh, sorry. Check that one. These are pumpkins. Oh, it's a little one. I poured water on. Oh, it's okay. How about this one? Oh, that one's fine too. Okay, let's check these ones. No water. That one's alive too. Okay. Yay! They're gonna be fine. Okay, so that one's a little bit droopy right here. Yeah, that's definitely, this guy's a little droopy. But that one's okay. And that one's okay. So, but this one will be cut. This one will recover. Okay, so that one I did not put water on, and it looks okay. How about that one? This one I put water on. I think these are gonna be fine. Yes. It's been a long time since we sat down together and talked. Last year, I posted a video that was like the video I never expected to make, and kind of detailing what had been going on in my life for quite a while, and just kind of laying that out for you to be a part of. And I have found over this past year or so that I've been striving hard, really hard, basically pursuing making money, and it's not working. Like, I'm just gonna level with you, it's not working. I thought that's what I was supposed to do. I thought that's what I was supposed to pursue, and for my kids, and it turns out I was wrong. it's not like, maybe it'll happen anyway, but really, like, I'm called to love my children and make a home that's beautiful and peaceful. And our home has not been peaceful lately, for quite a while. And it might look amazing from the outside. I've had people tell me it looks amazing, like, oh, you're doing so well. And we're really, like, it's not that we're not doing well, it's just that we're not thriving. Let me put it that way. We're not thriving. We've gotten frustrated in almost every single area of our life, our homeschool, our homestead, and in some places, like this amazing garden I'm sitting in right here, are doing really well. And I'm very thankful for these little pockets that I can focus on and be grateful for. But things have just gotten to be too much. And what ended up happening is I came back from that trip and I was gearing up for the Modern Homestead Conference, which was amazing as usual, but it was very different. And it's not because of the conference, it's because I was just in a really tired place. I've been really, really tired. Like that kind of tired where no matter how many good nights of sleep you get, you don't recover. And it's like your bones are tired. Like I am tired. And I think it's because I have been coming from this place of just pushing really hard and pursuing and just striving, and I came to the end of myself. I spent most of June really sick. But between that and then trying to gear up for the conference and just function and take care of my 3 kids. Remember, slow movement.
Look at how huge that is.
I love my children so much, you know, and I've just come to realize that they're the type of children who are just really hands-on. They just really need me present, like fully present,
Mom flooded the puddle
all day long, and trying to come up with what's the best solution for them. I mean, to be perfectly honest, I've even looked all the way at, you know, putting them in public school and, you know, just whatever they need to do to thrive. And I don't have answers right now. I don't have solutions. But when I was praying about it, just being at the complete end of myself, like I don't have anything else. I'm only filming this video because I want to invite you guys to come with me. I think I'm not the only person going through similar things, and as much as I would love to just present this beautiful, put together, like happy, picturesque life, like it's life. This is real life, and I would rather share with you the hardships and invite you to be a part of this journey of me rediscovering happiness and joy and rebuilding my life, because it's completely different than I planned. And that's not necessarily a bad thing. It's just a hard thing. But I'm committing right now to continuing to include you in on this journey, to show you what that looks like, and to continue showing you my garden and the progress that we're making, I'm taking some time off because when I prayed, God just said, you need to rest. Like, you really need to rest. And I'm really bad at that, you guys. Like, I'm sure, I know you've seen me. I know you see all the things that I do here, and a lot of the things that I share with you on all of the different platforms. Rest is really difficult, but I know I'm not getting solutions right now because he told me the next step. And the next step for me right now in this time is I need to rest deeply. You can work when you're resting. You can do things when you're resting. I did a tiny little bit of garden work this morning and it felt really good, but it's because I woke up with the desire in my heart to be in my garden for the first time in a little while. And I'm thankful that I got to be out here, and I'm taking the rest of the day. I'm gonna upload this video, and then I'm taking my kids to the beach, and I'm super excited about that. So I'm just gonna connect with them, and I'm gonna get back to being that really good mom that I want to be, and that they need me to be, and I'm just gonna find joy in my life again, and I'm not gonna strive after things, whatever the things are. And I think it's gonna be really good. It's scary, but I think it's gonna be really good. So if you've been in a similar place, leave me a comment down below. Let me know, what are you going through? Because it really helps me to be able to pray for you while I'm going through these things. Perspective is really great, and there's power in your testimony. So I'm excited to have a new testimony to share with you from the beginning. You've watched this past year, and it's kind of been a bomb. It's been a bit of a mess. So let's just rediscover this beautiful life and come out from underneath this dark place and this dark cloud that's been kind of hovering over us for a while, and let's just enjoy life together. So thank you for being here. Thank you for being on this channel and being a part of this community. If I got to see you at the Modern Homestead Conference recently, it was so great. I'm really thankful. I love connecting with you in person, and in all of the different ways that I'm able to. I hope you continue to stick around. There'll still be garden stuff because, you know, I love my plants, and I'm not sure what else at this point, but I can tell you it will be different. It will be encouraging, and let's just see what that looks like together. So thank you guys for being here. I hope you have a blessed month, and I will see you again very soon. Learn and grow.